Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Logitech Play to Win Series, the Valorant Quarterly Tournament, Division A Semi Final number 2. Today, we will be selecting our next finalist who is going to be facing off against Gunslingers. And to have a chance to, participate in the finals, uh, we have ZeGG Esports, and we have on the other side taking them on is going to be Revolutionary Gamers. And after joining me for the cast is going to be Might. Hi, Might.
Hello, Tyler.
Okay, so first off, thoughts about who is going to win this?
Well, I mean, the cards on the table says it's Zeg. Zeg from the past performances and from what we know from both teams. I mean, Zeg Esports definitely has the mental advantage when it comes to, when it comes to the best of three series. But then again, after looking at how Revolutionary Gamers has performed in the past few matches, I do think that they actually have a chance of, beating the Giants.
Okay, so just before we get into the game, let's take a quick look at the map, where what it looks like. So the first map is going to be Split, Haven, and then Ascent. Icebox and Bind both have been banned, to the sadness of me and my board. But we have to live with what we get. But let's take a quick look at the rosters as well. Yes, so I do have the rosters with me. It is going to be on the side of ZeGG Esports. We have Benji, Defiance, Panduka Roach, Cheetah, Watson, and Vibudu Disroiza. And on the side of Revolutionary Gamers, we have Banuja, Zippa, Moat, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Maya, Hero, Raz, and Doommeister. That's going to be the teams, and we are going directly into Agent Select here. What do we have?
We are in for Split. Again, Split, a very strong map for Raze. Again, Raze, I still think Raze should always be one of your main picks when it comes to Split. Of course, after the recent nerfs with the new patch, bringing her boombot to 400 credits and the alt points to of 8 for Raze, that's a huge nerf when you think about it. I mean, with the introduction of KO as well. But we see both teams are gonna probably lock in on the Raze. Benji gonna go for the Cypher, which I really like over the Killjoy, obviously, because Split is a very good map for Cypher. No Astra, but we are gonna see a Viper and an Omen on the side of Revolutionary Gamers to do a double controller setup. It's actually going to be a single duelist setup with a Raze on Split, and that is what I'd like to see. Especially, when it's single duelist, you always have to have an agent who can open up sites with the use of utility, and Raze is the queen at that particular thing. On the side of ZeGG Esports, we have their similar comp, which is two duelists. Raze and Roach on the usual Reyna, Reeve on the Sage, and Omen on Kutsef. Cook F. Very confused still as to how you pronounce that in-game name. But yeah,
Cuff?
we are gonna go
Cuff, right? Doesn't he go as Cuff?
Cuff. Yeah, I mean, hey, it's a pronoun. We can pronounce it any way we want, right? That's what the laws of English say.
And of course, I feel like obviously favorites are going to be UG Esports, ZeGG. I mean UG's ZeGG Esports, because these guys obviously considered the number one team, but they are not unbeatable. We had them drop a game against the previous team, which was not expected, because I mean everyone expects ZeGG Esports to not even lose a game here. So they are definitely beatable, I feel like. And yesterday, Miss Walkers actually proved that they have what it takes to be one of the top teams, almost taking map number one against Gunslingers there. And I mean, Gunslingers obviously with the mental fortitude and the amount of experience that they had managed to take that game back from a 10-5 deficit, I think it was. And I feel like Revolution Gamers might also give us a really good game here.
Again, a little something to notice before we go into the game is that Revolutionary Gamers pick Split. This is not ZeGG Esports pick, and it's very interesting to see them go for attack over defense when they are picking the map Split, because defense Split is known to be a very, very strong defender sided map. And if you are, it's almost a given that if you pick Split, you always pick defense. But again, that's very interesting that they have gotten into attack, which is going to be quite hard, because obviously, I mean, although we say that the sides playing on defense could be really easy for any team. The problem with that is if you go into the second half with a huge round buffer behind you, it will be really hard for you to catch up. Again, something I really like to notice here is that Chrome's, I mean, with the recent Valorant economy changes, which we have to talk about, which we will talk about quite a lot in the coming future, is that things are not looking good for a lot of utility usage, and it's very interesting that we see. I mean, look, if you look at the gun lists in the set of guns that we have,
It's all
players have
classics,
bought.
right?
Yeah, it's all classics, because what are they doing here? They're stacking up utility. I mean, in the earlier patch, we could buy utility and buy a ghost as well. I mean, that's quite a bit of quite a bit of with a small sacrifice utility, you could actually go for a ghost. But now we're going to have to stick with the classics. We're going to see some good right click bursts. We're going to see some terrible right click bursts. And it's very interesting to see what, I mean, you see a lot of players with good aim sacrifice utility for guns. And then we're going to see how these two teams are going to manage that based on how they are stratting out.
Definitely going to be interesting. While we wait for the game to resume, a massive shout out to Logitech, of course, coming in for the third season, and mind you, with multiple divisions, Division A and Division B. And fun fact though, both these two teams are directly invited into the tournament, so they are Division A teams. Whereas we had Team Nix and Mistwalkers being the two invited teams into Division A. And so definitely the two stronger teams in the bracket compared to Gunslingers and Mistwalkers who took part. I mean, that was the semi-final between Division A and Division B technically, and then today's match is basically two teams directly from Division A. So I'm expecting a much tighter game. And of course, talking about Logitech, if you are in the market for some peripherals, Logitech is definitely the way to go. I myself, I got the G502 recently. I absolutely love it. They have some of the best low-profile mechanical keyboards, and for someone like me who cannot use the standard mechanical keyboard with keys being really high, Logitech has you absolutely covered, and those keyboards look absolutely amazing and comes with all the features that you could possibly need. And if you all need headset, they have headsets, they have mouse pads, they have headset stands, they have you absolutely covered. So, and having said that, of course, the prize pool itself closing upon 100,000 for these teams, so a lot of money on the line. And mind you, this is a quarterly tournament as well, so a lot of money being put in. And Logitech has been absolutely amazing for all the esports athletes in the country. And with that, I think the game has been resumed.
Yes, it has. We are gonna see a quick mid hit here from the side of Revolutionary Gamers, as Zepa is gonna try and work his way up using that boombot and the grenade to maximum effect. Has the glitch swap dagger on him again. I think that's literally the best knife in the game. A lot of people may disagree with me. They're gonna go for the Sarvin sword, but come on, the glitch swap knife is just elite in its own way.
I wouldn't know. I don't have a single item in. Fine. But
Yes,
we saw some interesting plays with the bench shots, but meanwhile, not gets walled.
Swatch wall up in mail to stop any push into heaven. Again, interesting use of wall there. This is something, again, a lot of sages have now stopped putting the wall up right up in mid to because it can get broken down and the entire utility becomes obsolete. But the sage wall up in mail actually gives the sage up in heaven a lot of space to use that in her advantage. For example, you could be on, it gives you a vertical advantage as well.
Get a kill on to the Raze here.
Roach sees the feed, but he gets taken down. Zepa. Roach sees the feed first, but Roach actually tries to wait for the head to pop out, but that actually becomes his demise as Zepa gets on top of the box up in heaven. Reeve with a nice right click to get a kill onto Zepa. Plant is going to go down in A side. The pinches are going to do quite a bit of damage onto Hot News, and he's going to have to try and wait for the heal back on his Sage. And Maya is going to get a kill out of Benji.
One enemy remaining.
Crom's trying to go for some aggressive play. with the double stationing doesn't work out since he was taken he got a little bit of damage done by the toxin screen. Now of course the decay giving instant 30 damage the moment you pass through it. It seems as if though Reeve is having a little bit of a connection issue, but he is gonna come back with a classic, but he's gonna get treated by the Killjoy turret. Doesn't do anything much though, but he has a 1v3 and the time is against him. He's gonna take the first kill, but that's all he can do as Hot News takes him down. That's the first round going on the side of Revolutionary Gamers.
Last player standing.
I think losing control of Haven there, Roach was holding it, but unfortunately he was taken down by Chromes. I think, no, sorry, it was actually taken down by Zipper there. And I think costed them the round heavily because it's already a 4v5 there and just couldn't make it happen. Well, I mean, it's the gun round. I mean, the pistol round.
If ZeGG Esports can actually get a hold of this round, things would really look bad for Revolutionary Gamers. But Reeve is going to get tagged on to 18 HP the moment he picks mid. And we know these players can do a lot of damage. Yeah, that's going to be real harsh for him as the Sage. But Chromes is going to get tagged down as well. The Pinches are going to flush him away. Reeve holding a little bit of an off angle, trusting the Cypher to give him any information if they do push out of the main. But he gets taken down by Zipper and Maya. Just taking control. Benji on site is gonna see information from the camera that there's no one. He sees the woman actually. That's gonna give information. Maya's gonna take a kill. Benji's gonna try and flank. It's just gonna get, but Zipper is gonna get the kill onto Benji. It's down to a 1v4 on the side of Kuf. I'm gonna call him Kuf. And he does not manage to accomplish anything as Hero Raz swams in through the toxin screen. That's the second round for Revolutionary Gamers. Again, Sheriffs not doing much, but the problem with buying Sheriffs up in a second round right now in Valorant is that you're going to have to be stuck with half shields. It's not as simple as buying a Sheriff second round and trying to go for that boosted, trying to go for a gun round the next round right now with the economic situation, because your economy is not that simple. It's getting really hard to manage. I mean, you end up with an economy of something like 3,250. I mean, that's gonna be really awkward.
Weird amount to have. And Bulldog, they have bought in 2 Bulldogs, 1 Phantom, a Spectre, and a Vandal. Not too bad, not too shabby, and full shields at that as well.
Chromes actually tags down Hero Raz, but Hero Raz gets a heal from their Sage. Dark cover up in mid to stop any push. Roach has it.
Revolutionary Gamers actually has the same strategy as Miss Walkers yesterday, trying to take mid control every fight during attack. It opens up a lot of options, right?
The mid control in split is always the most important. There's Roach. What a shot there, you dirty man. As he take that's mid control for ZeGG Esports. All they need was 2 kills. And look at this. The Cypher trap up in A. The Cypher switching up where he plays constantly to keep a lot of to keep the unpredictability of his nature. But Hero Raz gets taken out as he tries to throw for a snake bite throw. Not expecting 2 players to be up as he gets double picked by the ZeGG Esports players. As Roche is going to try and walk into side to stop the plant. He does spot the Sage, but Jinso gets the kill onto him. It's down to a 2v4. Not undoable. Jinso. Hot News gets a kill. It's down to a 1v3, but Jinso not expecting a player to be up in the A main area. Kuf takes him down with the walking Bulldog, and that's the third round. That's the first round actually for ZeGG Esports coming online in the gun round.
Fake in the Reeve was just teabagging there a little bit, but of course that's really decent because they didn't have the usual buy that they wanted. They had like 2 Bulldogs, but they were on full shields, so you can't really call it a half buy. Also, they had the utility up as well.
Again, the Bulldog is a very underrated gun, man. Like the right click burst of the gun is just so powerful at long range. Like
Bulldog is one weapon that I have never actually used in Valorant. I think I might have used it once because I picked it off the ground, but I haven't
really should. The right click, the ADS burst is one of the strongest shooting mechanics in the game. But look at this, the mid wall gets broken down immediately, and Hero Raz takes out Chromes as well. This is the problem with the Sage Wall up in mid right now. It's very expected. People are gonna shoot it down the moment you put it up, which renders the entire utility obsolete. The boom. This is why a lot of Sages try to go for aggressive Sage Walls and different kinds of strats. As Zip
nice
actually
shot.
attacks down Reeve, but Reeve has the better weapon. Roche up in Heaven's not the best place to be playing. He could be spammed down really easily. The slow orb is gonna slow him down a bit, but he's gonna stay. He's gonna stay. He's gonna see two players. He's gonna try and spam. They don't give him any attention at all. That is so weird. But Cuff is up in Heaven. He has the player up in hell, but he does not spot him as he gets taken out by Jinsoul, holding the Spectre right in the middle of his mouth. It's down to Roach up in Vents, Benji in Heaven. And Benji do something with the Iron Phantom though. The Shrouded Step up into the Rafters area. Roach is gonna get a kill on Jinsoul. That's a Sage down. Roach is gonna get the second kill. This is going to be intense. But Roche is taken by Hot News. Hot News playing close, playing around the spike. This look at this Viper lineups, man. This is so unfortunate for them. They can't even touch the spike. The Poison Cloud is going to be really interesting as Benji takes on Hot News. It's down to the Viper. Can he do it? He takes the first kill. He has to go and push. Benji's sticking. Benji's sticking. He does not stick it, but he gets a headshot. But that's all he can get. Benji, 29 HP.
What a shot, man.
The flick. Oh, Benji onto the Viper. It's so tilting because Hiroraz actually got the headshot into Benji, and he only did. He tagged him down to 29 HP, but the problem with that was he hit it through the box. So like it did not do the 156 damage that it is supposed to do. That, but Benji with the quick reaction time, man, that is so sick, and it's to save here on the side of Team Revolutionary Gamers. Yes, it is. What a camera! What a spike! And gets all the information. That 4 players standing up there. Again, I love this. I love watching Cyphers do this. It's just the most annoying thing when you're playing against a Cypher who knows their setups. It's also really,
Zipa is the
really
only
fun
one who
to
is
watch.
lurking. He's holding mid for the time being, at least. Just with the Sheriff and a Dream, by the looks of it. Hoping for someone to peek through.
Look at this. They're stacking up utility up in that kit, but they have
Chromes is
no
holding
guns.
the angle.
Chromes actually gets a kill. Zipper not peeking in the right way as Kuf gets a kill onto Hero Raz. Roach is gonna get tagged down by the turret, but he gets a kill onto Maya. Oh no, this is complete domination here up in the mid and B side, but Hot News and Jinsoul have already made their way up into B, but there's a Sage Wall saying nah, no entry. You guys are gonna have to go for a different route as the Alto is actually collected by Jinsoul. Obviously, the resurrection costing you 8 ult points again.
30 seconds left.
A very, very hefty ultimate to lose and to get as well. The paranoia is being used up in the backside, not on the situation. Hot News with that flick, but Roach is gonna clean them up with 2-3 kills on his belt.
By Hot News there.
Hot News, man. I didn't even catch that flick. That was so fast. Well, yeah, that's the third round for ZeGG Esports, and it's gonna be the gun round for Revolutionary Gamers here. And look at the ultimate economy. Hero Raz has the Viper Spit. Hot News has the From the Shadows. Maya has the Lockdown. Jinsoul has the Resurrection. Zipper one away from the Showstopper. On the side of team ZeGG as well. 3 ults, the Empress, the From the Shadows, and the Neural Theft. 1 away for the Resurrection and the Showstopper. But a lot of things happening up in mid as Jinsoul is gonna spam down. Wentz not really seeing anything.
Again, mid control being so important on this map. Both still spammers hoping for a pick here.
Roach.
Is out.
Did you see Roach
Angels.
dodge that? That was such a good dodge of the Boombot. And he gets actually... he actually walks into the dark cover the moment the Boombot passes him so that he won't be detected. But the Boombot actually takes him in the end. That was such a really nice 5-8 play. As Maya is going to put the lockdown in to get into side. The paranoia is used up in heaven. Doesn't get anything. Maya with the stand through the smoke gets cramps. Viper Split used by Hero Raz, obviously one of the stronger ultimates inside, but the spam through the Viper Split actually gets a kill onto Zipper. Reeve gets the heal, get the resurrection onto Chroms, resurrection onto Hot News as well. There's so many ultimates used in this game. And there's Showstopper as well, he gets a kill onto Hot News. Oh my god, this is like we're watching Overwatch here. Right now, there's so many ultimates. Roach gets a kill onto Jin Soul, that's a 2v4. 2v5 actually. Maya playing inside, the Viper Split gets 2 kills! It's down to a 1v2, he cannot do it as Chroms is gonna spam him down, the man who got resurrected, saving the round to the end. It's a 4th round for, oh my god, the number of ultimates we saw in that round, man!
I think it was just, wait, what were the ultimates that was not used actually? I think probably...
Roach's Empress.
Roach's
Roach's
Empress, that's the
Empress.
only thing that was not used.
I mean, look, Reeve used the resurrection, Benj used the neural theft, Chroms used the showstopper, Maya used the lockdown, Raz used the Viper Spit, Jinso used the resurrection. Oh my god.
Like altogether like 7 ultimates or 8 I think altogether.
Oh, what was a huge brawl up in B side.
Okay, this is a nice spot.
But ZeGG Esports comfortably building a lead here with 2 rounds. They do have... actually, Revolutionary Gamers don't have full buy.
Zippa gets taken by Roach immediately. Oh no, Raz gets caught at the by the trip. By gets taken down. Maya is gonna try to about the but Roach is gonna equal the odds as Roach is gonna get an is gonna get the peak onto Hot News. Hot News gets taken down. It's down to Maya. The 1v4. Come on, ZeGG. Don't dominate them like this. It's just give them some chance. But Roach is not. He gets the 4th kill on the round. The Reyna is
Now
looking
I just feel like they were trolling in the
magnificent.
first round. I feel like they were trolling in the first 2 rounds.
I mean, what is it with good teams not being able to win pistols?
Now I know why every time I play, I win pistol rounds because we're bad at the game. You know?
I mean, you the first 2 pistol rounds, you're like, okay, this game is ours, and then
And then you do the
you end up 13-2. Like, maybe not.
Strangely enough, every ace that I got in Valorant up until now has been in the pistol rounds. Never been able to land one in a normal gun round.
Reeve is gonna try and get on the top of the table.
Oh.
Change actually gets a kill onto Zipper. That is so unfortunate. Playing aggressive, he's gonna get the heal onto Chroms as well. Reeve Esports, they have no answer to this aggression from the side of ZeGG here.
They're all huddled up
Okay,
at mid as well. A side is completely open other than the Cypher holding it down.
Again, this is something I want to talk about. I mean, that's a really 5-8 play here by the side of Team ZeGG as Kuf takes down Maya trying to walk up into mid. Watch what's happening up in the entrance of B side. Hot News gonna fake the teleport. He's gonna get the kill onto Chroms though. He's not gonna get the kill onto Reeve though, as he's gonna try and back down, take the boom bot out. Paranoia used by Hot News, but Hot News is gonna take under by Kuf. Again, something that I want to show there is that the mid wall, again, how I talked about how the mid wall is not the best when when people spam it down. But what Reeve did there was he put the wall up and got on top of it, realizing that this round was probably gonna be a save. So understand the enemy team's economy and realizing that they won't have the gunpowder to take down the wall instantly, so he can safely get on top of it and try to go aggressive without having to face retribution is something, again, that's something to notice. How this is how ZeGG are reading the game. Not only do they manage your economy, but you read your enemy's economy as well. That is something you, when you're doing your rank games, should understand as well, to read your enemy's economy, because Valorant shows you the economy on the side of your enemies, which is very good for anti-stratting your opponents.
Roach is playing this game like a pub game right now. 15 frags under his name. Jesus, man.
As they're gonna put the boombot up in heaven. Roach has been controlling this vents area so well, except for that first round. Oh, Kurzipa with the shots onto Chroms. What a nice shot there, but the lockdown is placed. Again by Maya. Maya has actually quite a lot of lockdowns placed as Benj is gonna take 2 kills. This one fortunate as Benj is gonna get taken, but Roach is gonna trade him out. Kuf! He's getting so while on top of the slow orb. Maya with the kill, but gets down to a 1v1, but Reeve double peeking his opponent. A good try by Maya there, but obviously was getting double peaked by two players up in heaven, not knowing where the stage was playing, really not working in his advantage. And that's the 7th round for Team ZeGG Esports. Again, that was the only round where we saw Revolutionary Games at least come close to challenging uh, ZeGG Esports.
At least in a proper gunfight, in the sense both teams having full buy. That's the only time that they did that, right? Because after the initial lead that they have been dropping rounds. They got the initial 2 rounds, and then when ZeGG Esports were able to buy fully, they've been losing every round. Oh, showstopper out.
Look at this. Look at this rotation by the side of ZeGG Esports. They're all up in.
One enemy
So many kills being traded as Reeve gets the final kill up in Rams. My god, it came down to a 2v1. Could have gone to the side of Revolutionary Gamers so well, but Maya is unfortunately gets picked by Reeve while equipping the gun.
I'm just thinking about the read that ZeGG Esports had there, because normally they've been stacking at least 3 to 4 people at mid on either side, but this time around they actually stacked up A and they were ready for the push from Revolutionary Gamers there.
Again, that is what I said. Understanding your enemy's thought process, realizing that the showstopper is used as an entry frag to get 5 people into side. That is how we use the showstopper usually. And look at this, they're going to meet again as Reeve takes down Zipper. Oh, come on, man, Reeve, you're the sage. Stop bullying them, and you're taking another kill onto Hot News as well. The boombot is used up in mid, chasing out the opponents. Ross actually makes his way onto the mid. He gets a kill on the chainsaw.
Lovely shot.
Ross just jumps on top of the wall and gets himself into mid, but the spike is spotted. The spike is spotted. They have to take 3 out 3 plays if they want to get the spike. That is so unfortunate. Hero Raj is stuck up inside this dark cover in B main. Cuff holding the angle. Understand that this could be a push on to B main, but look at this. The 2 players on the side of Revolutionary Games are so far apart. Maya doesn't hit the shots onto Benji, and Kuff takes the final kill, and that's 9 rounds to ZeGG Esports,
round before the switch.
showing us exactly why Split is known to be a defender-sided map here.
And mind you, this is going to be hurting the confidence of Revolutionary Game. This was their map and they decided to go on the attack as well. So 9-2, not the greatest for them. They are definitely not going to be feeling good about this.
Great. This is it's obviously hurts your confidence a lot when you don't hit your shots. When you actually don't get a chance to hit your shots, you're being taken down by this insane aggression. Look at this, the operator. Your operator was online for Croms. He actually chases after Vander. This man is a madman. He goes to the operator again. This is mid control here as Croms is going to switch up to Vandal as he tries to push into the retake. Koof with a dark cover and the shouted step to get out into safety. He's going to try and walk back. Zipper trying to go for spam shots with the dark cover. Doesn't really connect anything though. But look at this. Look at Hero Ross. Hero Ross is his way all the way up into mid, but that's not what you need. The resurrection is used. But oh my god! That is so unfortunate. Croms could have Zipper could have gone huge there, but he gets taken down by the quick flicks as Reeve takes down Zipper. Croms gets taken down though. Again, 4 ultimates on the side of Revolution, on the side of ZeGG Esports. Beg your pardon. Lockdown is placed up in the B side to push away the players playing up, but from the strategy is used by Hot News into A. But look at this. They look at Benji. Benji can go huge. It does go huge. He does get the kill out of Hot News. The Rural Theft is going to give the information. The players are not even close. He's going to try and stick the defuse. That is so unfortunate there. That is not something you should. Oh, that is the team as for ZeGG as well. That is not something. Again, if you are trying to do that play with the lockdown, fake lockdown, never ever assume that the other side is completely free unless you know that, unless you get the read. Unless you get the read that all the players are actually in the side which you were trying to fake. They did not have a read on Cypher, and I love the respect, the discipline from the side of ZeGG is supposed to keep Bench there because they had no presence up in A side at all. Still, they kept the Cypher there, holding down the side, and that's what exactly it is. And I like what Bench did there. He let the plant go down. So instead of like, which actually gives them a lot more time to go for a quick diffuse rather than trying to defend a spike that is on the ground. And that's the 10th round for ZeGG Esports. Terror, you tell
I,
me, what can we do?
I mean, these
What?
guys need to change up strategies here. They have been read to a letter by ZeGG Esports here. Revolution Gamers need to come up with something new, or they need to pull out a blinder in the next half. I mean, this half they need to absolutely dominate. I feel like, I mean, they're down 10 to 2. They need to come out with something. Maybe play aggro because again now this time around it's ZeGG Esports on the attack, so they will be dictating majority of the pace in the round. And this is exactly what happened yesterday between Gunslingers and Mistwalkers. Mistwalkers had the advantage when they were on the attack. They managed to dictate the pace of the game and force Gunslingers into a very bad position after the first round. I mean, it was a 10-5 lead, I think, towards uh, Mistwalkers at one point. But as soon as Gunslingers went on the attack, they started dictating the pace and they got to control the game. And right now, I feel like even though on the defense, Revolutionary Gamers have to start dictating the pace of the game.
Benji actually gets a kill up in the A main side. Here's Sipa walking into the cyber cage as well. Benji is going to try and hold up all control of A side. This is so bad. Look at how much control Benji has. That's the entire of A side free. With a kill as well, the boombot is actually going to throw him where he is. Zipa's going to try and go for the right clicks, actually gets the connection. And that's the A side push on the side of ZeGG Esports as they actually walk their way into A. The plant is going to go down. The 4v4 retake is going to happen. Zipa with a kill on the Chroms. Nice shot there. But Roshi is gonna trade him out. Hiroraz is gonna take out Roshi. This is gonna be really hard for the side of ZeGG Esports to hold as Kuf is stuck inside along with the stage. Gets a few shots onto the Raze. Things down. Raze Zipa not really getting the bullets accurate since he was building down from hell. The paranoia is used on the stage.
One enemy remaining.
Reeve with the off shots onto Hot News, and Reeve gets the kill onto Hiroraz alongside the spam shots from Kuf as well. I have no idea how they held that side, but they did it, and that's the 11th round for ZeGG Esports. And they put my earlier claim to rest, saying good teams can't win pistols. They actually do win the pistol, and that's 2 rounds remaining for them. And it's looking really bad for Revolutionary Gamers. They are gonna have to force up, and forcing up in the current patch. The current economy levels is not the best decision ever. Goes to the dark covers placed up in heaven and spins. We're gonna go for a quick hit onto the side. Roach is gonna get a kill onto Maya. That's Killjoy utility thrown into the bin. Chroms with the pain shells trying to clear out. Rams doesn't net anything himself, but actually gets a lot of space. Reeve is gonna get onto side. Chroms with the satchel usage gets himself onto heaven. Jinso gonna take out Roach though with the stinger.
Holmes is going to have a backstab here. It does not clear it.
One enemy remaining.
Hot news. That is so unfortunate. He takes down Chroms to 4 HP, but it's down to a 1v4 on the side of Jinsul. Has a Spectre, has a Dream, but I'm not sure whether dreams can come true in this scenario as Benji is gonna try and run him down. Gets taken down though. Benji a little too aggressive there. Goes on to Singer to go for that increased
Almost
bullet
had
fire rate.
Almost
But
had
yeah,
him.
Sage.
He had like 10 HP, I think, on Sage.
Reeve just Sage dipping him though with the Bulldog. And that's the 12th round for time team Esports. Yeah. Wait. Did Revolutionary Gamers win the pistol round?
No, they
Wait,
did
how
not.
long?
Not
How
this
long
time
has it?
around.
I know how long has it been since they won the pistol round?
Not after
in
the first 2
round?
rounds. They haven't won a round after the first 2 that they managed to grab, and it has all been ZeGG Esports proving why the one of the best teams in the country. I mean, I think they are ranked number 1 right now. So
I like Zipa. I like what Zipa's doing. Zipa is going huge with 3 kills up in him. And I love what it did. They're using the top 2 to use advantage and not stopping the spray. Just going on, holding the spread hit level. The Spectre going huge for the Rays as he gets 3. ZeGG Esports actually getting challenged here by the Spectre. This is what I love to see from the side of Revolutionary Gamers. This is what they have to do. They have to go for those desperate, aggressive plays, and they do it so well here on the side of Zipa. The single duel is on the side of Revolutionary Gamers, making it count, but Benji is going to get spotted by Jinsoul up in heaven. It's at 88 HP actually. The second have to now go for a little bit of reset. But please, Revolutionary Gamers, you cannot afford to lose any more players up in this battle. You have to let these two players play out. Raising a 748 HP. Viper's playing so close. Hero Raz, you can go huge. As it does go huge. Takes Spectre. Single takes down Benji. Koff with the kill onto Hero Raz. And it's
30
down to a
seconds left.
1v3 by Koff. Has a Phantom. Has 57 HP. Doesn't have a switch to heal him up though. He has 7 bullets in his Phantom magazine as well. He's gonna try and make his way on back of even Chin Soul, don't die, just die. It's so this is so intense as Maya is down up in the ramps area. Oh no, the huge turret is there to become his worst nightmare. It just tagged him out of 4 HP. He's gonna try and go for the fake defuse, doesn't get anything as Maya's gonna run him down with the Spectre. That's the third round for Revolutionary Gamers. Showing us that they can do instant plays, that they can go for those aggressive plays. Obviously, understanding that this is gonna be a gun round for Zipper, using the short distance the O power dash of the Spectre in the short distance to his maximum advantage. Real well played
That
there.
was absolutely insane. I think he almost had all 4 there. Didn't manage to pick off 3. I think that biggest reason that Revolutionary Gamers were able to claim that round. But can they keep this up is the question, because now UG Esports, they are on a save.
Okay, let's not talk about that dark cover. Okay, let's not talk about that dark cover. Counter dark cover is gonna be placed by him too. Again, reminds me of a little something which I don't want to talk about in broadcast. Reminds me of the Breeze A site actually, as Crumbs is gonna get spotted by
Pensions
Chinso. The pensions are gonna push him back though. Look at this one way up in mid by the Viper. Just gives him so much control. Oh my
Oh, the Bucky!
Soul is molding right now. But look at Crumbs has made his way all the way up into A heaven. Zipa has the angle though. Zipa, you have to be careful. You're walking into a Bucky. He does get the shots too. That's a 2v3 advantage on the side of the defenders, but health is not on the side of the Viper. Hero Raz puts the snake bite out. He sees the Sage actually going away. Doesn't actually notice it. I think yeah. He actually hears sound cue though. He hears sound cue up in market though, which is actually good. But Roach has made his way all the way up into B side. This could go huge if he does manage to get something an interest, any sort of pick up into heaven here. Hero Raz again. I like what Hero Raz is doing. He's waiting patiently for his teammates to come play together in a 1v3. You do not want to give away chances, but the finishers actually missed due to the Sage wall. Roach takes down Hero Raz while it's 1v2 advantage on the side of defenders, and Revolutionary Gamers bring it back, and that's the 4th round for them. 12-4. Can they bring this to overtime? We have to wait and see. Round by round they go again.
They have to win 8 rounds in a row to bring this back. Not impossible, obviously.
ZeGG
But
did
one
it.
mistake and it's all over.
ZeGG did it. I was saying ZeGG did it.
True. But ZeGG did it without the pressure to actually do it, right? That's the difference here. That's the that's the biggest thing, because mental fortitude when it comes to a clutch situation like this, it is definitely rough.
Okay, the emphasis on the mid control here placed by both teams is quite interesting. Again, look at this. The Sage wall is instantly taken down. Raz holding this angle up in male, trying to use that Viper one way to maximum advantage. But look at Roach. Roach has made his way all the way up into heaven. Gets spotted by Maya though. Maya's gonna try and fall back into sight. Zipa up in the ramps here. Crumbs takes down Hero Raz with the pain shells. Nice use of the utility there to clear out the male area. Roach has the angle. Roach, can you go huge here? Just as Zipa cannot get the flick onto his head. Maya actually tags him down to quite a low HP though. But Crumbs has made his way up into the B heaven area. Jinso is gonna try and play back. Crumbs actually pushing on to spawn. Takes down Jinso. Oh, what a flick there. But that's the B side open. At least it's not for Koof here. If not for
Player
hot news
standing.
here, and Benji takes out finally. Yeah, that's the only remaining
I
person
know
up in A
exactly
side,
where they
taken
are.
down. The Unreal Theft news on hot news as well. Hot news, it's not expecting Chroms to be up in B Heaven. Chroms takes the third in the round, and that's the game. That's the map going for ZeGG Esports, taking it away in a dominant fashion with 13-4.
I mean,
Ga-
I felt like they did have a chance. They took the first two rounds very convincingly, and I thought, we might have a game on our hands, but ZeGG Sports just way too strong, proving why they are the team to be feared in the country. It's complete domination in map number one, and now, mind you, we are going into their map, which is actually going to be. Wait, let me check what the map. It's going to be Haven, which is ZeGG Sports selection, if I'm not mistaken. Uh,
yeah,
and
it is.
that is going to be another problem for Revolutionary Gamers, just because it's going to be the Gate Sports map. But having said that, we will be back in the next 10 minutes. Do stay tuned in for map number 2, which is going to be on Haven. It is ZeGG Sports taking on Revolutionary Gamers in the second semi-final to stand a chance to face off against Gunslingers in the grand finals of the Logitech Play to Win Series Season 3, the Valorant Quarterly Tournament Division A Grand Finals. Hi guys and welcome back to map number 2 of the semi-finals between ZeGG Esports and Revolutionary Gamers. I mean these guys, ZeGG Esports absolute dominant performance in the first map, and mind you that was Revolutionary Gamers map. So now things are going to be again on ZeGG Esports' favor just because of the fact that Haven is the map that they picked. But I mean, last time also we saw certain upsets happen, and ZeGG Esports is definitely not unbeatable. We have seen teams take them on before, and the Revolutionary Gamers does have the mental fortitude to go into game number 2 against the map picked by ZeGG Esports is going to be the question. And of course, joining me on the cast is going to be Might. Hi, Might.
Hello, hello, Tada.
Thoughts on the first map?
I mean, what other word than just complete domination here on split? This is what I said. Like it's. I mean, you can. I mean, we saw Revolutionary Gamers doing a few plays up in their defensive side, but when you go into defense with a huge round buffer against you, it's gonna be real hard for you to come back. Although you might actually have a lot of strats planned out, you
Yeah.
won't be able to execute any of them because you have to fight for your life, basically.
Against your basically you're fighting with your backs against the wall, and it is
Mm.
not a good place when you cannot afford to make a mistake in any of the round. Whereas after you have a small buffer, you can play around, and you have that confidence as well. And Revolutionary Gamers definitely did not have the confidence going into that defensive half. uh, with their backs against the wall, up against the best team in the country, or considered the best team in the country. We'll have to wait and see after the grand finals what will happen. But right now, it does not look good for Revolutionary Gamers against ZeGG Esports in this semi-final number 2.
And again, the map here, Haven. The next map is going to be Haven. And if you look at who and who's on attack, ZeGG Esports are going to be on attack. As we are going into the agent select by the looks of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we have Roach again on Reyna. Wait, was he on Reyna before as well? Yes, right.
Yeah, he's just a Reina interlocker, as you might say in the normal Valorant communal language. The Reina interlocker. Oh god. I mean, Roach is very different to the normal Reina stalkers who just stock Reina and just bait the entire team
Uh,
up in spawn.
yeah, I mean the general Reyna installers are bad. I mean, Roach is very far from it. Very far from it.
I love that. But again, a so on the side of Reef. We are going into the match.
Again,
Viper.
Viper
Viper
on
again used by
Haven.
Hero Rush. Show me how it works. Show me, make it work for me, Revolutionary Gamers. And I don't mind using a Viper there. It's just actually a really good decision. Obviously, Viper stocking screen being able to cut down a lot of area. Seems as if though they are sticking to their same comms. It's just the Sage on Jinso is gonna switch up to Soa, and Hot New is gonna go from the Omen to the Sage, and they're gonna run with a single control, and the single control is Viper. Oh my god, that is something I love to see. Single control of Viper on Haven. Oh my god, it's gonna be intense as Hiroraz is gonna try and walk his way up into C long here. Roach waiting for that aggressive push as he's gonna try and walk up. See anything though? Poison Cloud is gonna stop any information. Going to the side of Revolution, but look at Crumbs. Crumbs has already made his way up into garage. This guy's already in the garage connect area. This is okay. That's a little bit of an oversight from the side of Revolutionary Gamers, I think, because they do not, especially on pistol rounds, giving up garage control can be hugely detrimental. As Zipa's gonna make that even as he takes a kill onto Crumbs with the right click burst right up his jawline. Roche is going to try and walk his way up onto C-side. He's going to spot Hot News, gets a headshot on him through the box. Doesn't take him out though. Hiroraz is going to stay at the back of side. The spike is still working its way up in the back of mid area. It's just Jinsul with the frenzy up in the A side. It seems as if they're actually going to go for a quick rotate into the short A. Here, Roche is going to take Roche and Soa on Reeve.
30
take
seconds left.
a control. Do they expect Reeve to be here? Jinsoul takes a kill. Zipa gets a kill. Jinsoul gets a third kill. It's the second kill on him. Kuf, it's down to Kuf in a 1v4 again. We talked about how Revolutionary Gamers do well on their first pistol rounds, and that's what they do exactly. It's a 4-man living victory for them as the first round goes in their favor.
And I mean, these guys again winning the pistol round, right? Can they keep it up though? Is the question.
Haven known to be an attacker-sided map as well. Things are just looking a little too good statistically for ZeGG Esports. But Revolutionary Gamers, can you win this map and show us that you can do miracles, that you can take out giants whenever you want to, that ZeGG Esports can be beaten. Benji is gonna, 3 players are gonna be stacked up in this window area. It's gonna take down the wall as soon as it's placed. Hot News on top of it, gets spammed down, doesn't take any damage though. He's gonna go for a little bit of a peek, doesn't see anything. He's gonna try and back up the spy cam, gets taken down immediately, like it's placed in the middle of sight. Roach sees Hot News, but he cannot take the kill as the better gun on the side of Hot News takes him down. It's a 4v5 already. Comes with the shot. Hiroraz gets a kill onto Kurf, but this battle up in A could be interesting as it's the only battle that we have to pay attention of as Reeve gets taken down. Jinsoul from long A with the Spectre takes him down. That's the second one for Team
Just the
Revolutionary
pistol round,
Gamers.
now it's a full gun round, or rather a full gun round for ZeGG Esports.
Yeah, we saw this same pattern in the earlier game match as well. Can they? Will it be a repeat of split? Will it be a repeat of the first map, or can Revolutionary Gamers put every doubt to rest? Obviously, this is not the round that Revolutionary Gamers are looking to win because of the fact that they are on a bonus and save up for that economy in the next part. Crumbs is gonna get Maya all right on the bat, and Zipa is gonna trade him out. That's a 4v4 already. Roach doesn't check the corner. Zipa with the nice positioning, gets a kill, has his pass to get him. He's gonna get the third kill as well. Zipa, the playmaker for the side of Revolutionary Gamers, takes 3 kills up in mid. That's opening up the round here for the side of Revolutionary Gamers, putting that Spectre to a lot of use. Hiroraz is gonna get the kill. It's down to a 1v3. Benji on the Cypher. Obvious Cypher, a very clutch agent, but the snail slow and the snake bite not really helping him out. He's gonna try and spam down Jinsoul. Almost takes the kill, but the vulnerability makes him a little too vulnerable, if I may. And that's the third round for Revolutionary Gamers. Oh man, they won the bonus. Terra,
Bonus round breaking the curse, Revolutionary Gamers.
Terra. Can I have my hopes up?
Yeah. Let's see. We might be going in for a game number 3 if they can keep this up.
Again, a save round here on the side of ZeGG Esports. 4 sheriffs, 1 frenzy.
That means they might be able to take it to 4-0.
The Patience are going to take him up, but Crumbs with the fast rush on to Zipa gets a kill, but he's trying to get a Phantom as well. That's 13. Yes, 13 HP is going to give the Phantom to Roach. Obviously, the best decision right now. The vulnerability on with the snake bite. Roach gets taken down by Hiroraz. You see that by putting to maximum. Hiroraz gets a second kill. Hot News gets another.
I have retrieved the spike.
Bench is going to retrieve the spike, but look at Crumbs. Look at where Crumbs is stuck. He's stuck in the bottom of stairs. He's going to use the bench to try and clear out garage window. That's going to scare away Hot News, but Maya is going to take down Benji. That's the 4th round for Revolutionary Gamers. Let's go.
And mind you,
I am
ZeGG
so
Esports
hyped.
map.
I am so hyped. Oh my god, what is going on? Are we gonna be in each other's maps today?
Attacker friendly map as well. Already 4 rounds down. ZeGG Esports seems to be in a little bit of trouble. But now a full gun round finally on either side.
Also, look at Hot News just sporting his immortal body on the gun. Oh. It will be a little bit of time before I can get one of those. As Crumbs is gonna get tagged down through the garage window, Zipa takes him down, but Roche is able to get the kill onto Hiroraz as well. So it's a 1-for-1 trade. But look at the stage side, it's already taken here by the side of ZeGG Esports. Zipa gets taken down by Roach as he pushes nicely on the side. Maya is gonna trade him out though. And that's a 3v3. Roach is on side. The spike is in C long. They have to go for a quick rotate here. But look at Benji. Benji's already his way all the way up into his side. The killjoy utility was disabled because of the fact that the killjoy is so far away. Hotness is going to take down Roach though. But this flank by Benji could go huge. But Kuf is already on the side of me. He's going to get hit by the Nanos, the alarm bot actually. He's going to try and go for the
2v3.
plant, but look at Benji. Look at Benji. Benji can get one kill, but that's all he can get. Hot news.
Spike planted.
Maya's just gonna run through the cyber gates, man. This guy, Coop, is gonna get out. Maya's down to a 1v2. How did ZeGG bring this back? Down to a 1v2. All eyes on Jin. So misses the recon ball. The strike cam is gonna give him all information. He needs Benji. Sees Benji's escape. Takes a kill, but does not expect Koof to be on the back. Oh, Koof almost with the shots, but Koof takes him down. Confused. I think he was waiting for another player, not realizing they were all the players on the side of Revolutionary
No,
Gamers
I
were
think he was
taken
trying
out.
to say where he came from, but they did not realize he just walked through CT.
Probably.
Here.
But then again, a little funny thing happened. It was Bench's cipher cape that actually gave him the pay. He was trying to go for a little jiggle pay. The cipher cape actually just coming out and giving information as to where he is. But the Koof with positioning to counter that kill. But the boombot on the side of Zipa gets taken down. That boombot right into garage is not really helping. But Zipa gets down. Crumbs in the middle of the garage area. The Zova Dart is gonna tag out Zipa. Zipa's gonna take it by Roach. He gets a trick onto Euros as well.
God, this guy.
What are you doing, Roach? Hot news inside the dark cover could go huge if he decides to push out, but Reeve has the angle on him. Maya's gonna take out Reeve, but Koof is gonna trade him out. It's a 3v1. Jinsol again, the last man standing. Come on, man. Clutch this. Take your team to 5-1. Yes, the Hunter's Fury as well, and the drone. Obviously, the drone costing 400 credits. Now he gets the headshot onto Benji, but cannot get the lineup onto the rest of the players, as that's 2 rounds for ZeGG Esports again. We know about ZeGG. We know that they win rounds consecutively when they are given the chance. Team Revolutionary Gamers should try to stop this snowball. They should try and avoid letting them win multiple rounds. At least get them, at least make the rounds costly for them like they did in that last round.
I feel like they just Revolutionary Gamers need to stop playing the normal game and go for something basically which is not expected. They're playing standard Valorant. Don't play Valorant. Play to a different strategy here. They're trying to hold down the usual angles, trying to hold down the usual sides. They need to maybe 5-man rush them to turn things around, because right now the economy doesn't look great as well.
Yeah, the Viper split up in C long, actually giving a lot of control for them in that C side, which is gonna open up A though. Crumbs has made his way all the way up into short A. He's gonna get the peek onto Maya, but Maya hits the shots. Oh my god, man. Maya with the jiggle peek gets a kill onto Crumbs. That's the A lurk taken down. That's C and A both out. It seems as if though they are gonna try and posture on for a garage hit, but look at Zipa's position. Will they expect it though? Benji, look out, Benji. You're not gonna expect it. He does not expect it. He's gonna take out Benji. It's 3v2 on side. Zipa getting a little too greedy there for the kills as he gets taken down. Roach is in the garage. He gets taken by Maya with the right. A nice big Koof trails him out. It's still a 2v3 advantage on the side of the defenders. The Viper split up in C, doing so much work to protect any sort of aggressive push. Koof, which angle will you check? He does not check the right angle. Hot news. Having the proper timing on him. Reeve left in a 1v2. Cannot even get the spike though. He's gonna use the shock dart to get himself into the B side. Doesn't see anything, but look. And Hero Raz was walking in from behind him through the garage window, to garage, and that's the 5th round for Revolutionary Gamers, topping the bleeding of rounds. This is what they did. This is what they should be doing, making it work on Haven defender side as well.
With the fight tool, they're definitely looking a lot better than last time around, and may be able to force a map 3 against ZeGG Esports, but they need to be careful not to get too overconfident against ZeGG Esports. ZeGG Esports will pounce on those mistakes.
Hey, look at this three-man stuck up in B side. I like how they are trying to innovate, and this is exactly how you said. Play differently, play in ways that people don't expect you. Three-man stuck up in B, not really expected. Hero Raz is gonna get spotted out by the owl drone, though he's gonna try and defend, change his position. A lot of utility wasted on him though from the shadows is used by Kuf as well. The Hunter's Fury is gonna be used on him. He's gonna get taken down by utility as Hiroraz is gonna get drowned
Zipper
in
though?
them. But Zipper with the showstopper gets 2 kills. Oh my god. 2 players walking into side, not getting anything. The defender Killjoy lockdown by Maya is placed to stop aggressive pushes onto the C side. But look at Benji. Benji's made his way all the way up into the A side. He's already inside.
Yeah, they do have
Positioning
Jin
here.
Solo on all the way on heaven.
Jinsol could go huge if he can get enough tags from the recon dart. He has the Hunter's Fury on charge as well. The Hunter's Fury can he get just tag down to 80 HP, but that's all he can do. Doesn't get anything. Not again, the Hunter's Fury not very easy when you are using it from an elevated position. The shock dart actually does a lot of damage as Maya takes down Reeve. It's down to a 1v2. Maya takes down. It's down to a 1v1. Maya, can you do this? From the shadows, the shadow step used by Kuf to maximum effect. This man with the Omen plays. Let's go. And that's the third round for ZeGG Esports. Oh, yeah. Talk to me, Terra. What just happened there?
I mean, it is all about that outplay from Kuf actually, because they missed the Hunter's Fury on the side of Jin Solo. He thought he had that when Kuf was going for the plant there, but he managed to jiggle his way out of that because I think majorly due to the fact that he missed the first shot from the Hunter's Fury. And Kuf of course with the last minute teleport to get the angle on who was it actually? It was Maya, right? Yes, Maya.
Here's Maya, yeah.
I mean, next level players coming out from ZeGG Esports.
That was actually very close. Hiroraz is gonna get rushed out by Croms. Yeah, he doesn't get the kill, but Croms is gonna get tagged down to quite a low amount of HP as he's gonna be on site here. Gets that headshot onto Hot News. Oh my god, you are not allowed to get those kind of shots in front of broadcast, man. Come on. Zipper with the 1 dig as he takes on Reeve, but Koop is gonna trade him out. It's down to again a 1v4, and Jinsol is the only one remaining. It's as if though Jinsol is cursed to be the man to clutch every time.
Not too bad though this time around. Zipper with 12 kills under his belt. Kuf and Roach coming behind that with 9 and 6, and of course Maya as well with 9 kills. I mean, a lot better. Things are looking better for Revolutionary Gamers. They seem to be learning, or they seem to be adapting to the way that ZeGG Esports is playing. Jin Solo going in, but the angle, I mean, a bit of a rough task for 1v4.
Again, a little heads up to a lot of players who are, gonna try and die to the spike, try and get a kill per se. It's that if you are in a situation where you are gonna have to die to save your economy, try to die to the spike and not die to a player, because if you die to a player, you are charging up his or her ultimate. And it's important that you manage your enemy's ultimates in a way that they cannot use it as frequently. Because if you look at the side of ZeGG Esports, they have 3 ults on them. The operator doesn't get anything. No, that is unfortunate. The operator shots missing. Not something you expect quite a lot. Hero Raz wipe on the operator as well. Again, that's very interesting. But look at Crumbs. Look at Crumbs. He's made his way all the way onto the garage area. He has to show some on him. He's going to get taken down by Crumbs, but he gets the kill post-mortem as Hero Raz is going to get taken down by the showstopper. Jinsol hiding in the dark cover in this close B area. Would you expect the Omen to be holding this close? He does not. Koof is going to get the kill onto him. Zippa is going to get Roach, and he's down to a 3v1, and he cannot do anything as he gets taken down from the flank through garage. As the 5th round for Team ZeGG Esports. Equalizing the score. Little concerned here for the side of Revolutionary Gamers.
Coming back ZeGG Esports again. Like I said, the thing with these really top tier teams, and especially with the likes of Team ZeGG, you cannot count these guys out, and especially with these guys having played together for such a long time, they are able to read each other very well and keep each other's confidence and make sure that they don't mentally go down when they start
Roach with a RNG battle up in C actually gets down. Reeve with the kill onto Jinsol. Roach winning the battle up in C again as well. It's down to a 2v4 already, and we haven't even taken a few minutes into the play as Zipa is gonna take out Chroms. The paranoia is gonna be used to try and push him out, but the spike is gonna make its way onto the C side. The neural theft is gonna be used as well. Zipa is going to get a second kill onto Reeve, but that's all. Hot News won't be able to contribute to that, but Zipa gets taken down by Roach with the fourth kill in the round. Roach, how many times have we seen this man just waking up and taking back rounds?
First time that ZeGG Esports in the lead now, 6-5. Not too bad though, not too bad. Revolutionary Gamers.
Considering it's Haven as well, it's not too bad actually. But something to pay attention to is that the fact that again, Revolutionary Gamers running the single duelist comp.
Yeah, they won't
which might
have the best attack going inside.
Hold on, getting information of a player up inside. Do they expect Maya to be here? They do not. Roach gets a kill on Maya in the long distance. Phantom winning over the Vandal. Best gun in the game, to be honest. I mean, that's the Odin. I'm sorry, I was talking about the Odin. Zipa gets a kill with the showstopper. Doesn't get the kill with the Chroms. He can take down. Hot News takes down Chroms. He's going to try and back out with the boom bot, giving him a lot of damage. Koof is going to take out Hero Raz. So many things happening on these rounds, man. Roach is quite low though. Peeks at the right time, gets a kill, but Koof takes him down. It's down to Jinsol in another 1v2. Oh, come on, Jinsol.
But this time around, he does have a chance. Omen is actually around 30 HP, but backstab.
Benji though. Benji with the nice little flank there. With 7 rounds under them on the side of ZeGG Esports, they go into the second half. Things were looking that good for them in the first few parts of the rounds. Revolutionary Gamers showing us a little bit of innovation, but soon as ZeGG Esports figured out that they were trying out different stuff, they countered it back with a really good default, to be honest. I mean, they took control of sites. They had a lot of lurks, especially on Benji. This man was taking control of sites quite easily, waiting when those slow lurks. I mean, if you're lurking, you have to stay slow. You have to have patience. You cannot go for those aggressive peaks as quick as possible, although you really want to. And Benji has been showing us how he can be done really nicely. I mean, we saw in Split, he was playing with his team in Split, but now here on the attack of side ZeGG Esports, he played with his he played away from his team, helping them default. The recon dart is going to get taken down immediately. Not really getting information. The one way is going to be used to his advantage, but he gets up to 70 HP. He tries to play around it. The paranoia on the side of Benji. Benji gets 2 kills. He's going to take it over the boom ball though. Zipa is going to, that's a 2v2 for 2 trade. The Killjoy is so Reeve gets its shock dart. Zinzo is going to take down Chroms. Koof with 2 kills. It's down to a 1v2, and Maya is so low. Just 10 HP, and that's all he has as he gets taken to 0 by Reeve's Frenzy. 8 rounds for ZeGG Esports. Benji should not have been allowed to stay alive for as long as he did. They knew where he was. They should have used a little bit more utility to flush him out, but he gets 2 kills up in the side, which just completely put a spanner in the nail box of the strat book in the side of Revolutionary Gamers, as shock dart is going to be used up in front of A side to clear it out, which actually gives really interesting angles to pick. But look at Benji. Benji's holding close, trying to play his trap fire. He's going to spot the players. He's going to take it on 24 HP as well. That is so unfortunate, as they are going to try and fall back with the use of the Cyber Cage. Roach doing a lot of damage with the Ghost as he tags down quite a few players. Again, look at Roach. This guy has a Ghost on him and full shields, and he takes down Jinsol and Hot News and Maya as well. Roach with 3 kills on the round. Can you go for the S? I don't think he'll try to go for. He actually goes for the 4th kill. Can he go for the S though? It's down to Hero Raz up in B side. Roach is just looking for the just running around looking for the if the paranoia hits him and the play Benji is gonna take him out though. That's the ace. Chance of an ace taken out from Roach, but the round goes in the side of ZeGG Esports again.
9 to 5, the lead things are not looking that great. I mean, these guys, it feels like either way that they play, when they are given the chance, they tend to steamroll with the rounds. And ZeGG Esports, of course, they are not buying fully, they are on their specters with full shields. Meanwhile, it is the first gun round for Revolutionary Gamers.
Again, this is something that we see time and time again. The key to ZeGG Esports victory is Roach being able to perform. If Roach is performing, then it's a guaranteed win almost. And I mean, we saw Roach having quite a bit of a bad time in that earlier rounds, in that earlier half. And now, since Roach has already woken up, he is ripping apart the side of Revolutionary Gamers as he takes one kill and dismisses away. Croms with the utility kills, gets Maya. Jinsoul is going to trade him out. Jinsoul going to get 2 kills. Zipa is on the back. He's going to take 1 kill on Reeve as well. He's going to try and get the kill on Roach. Roach does not go down. It's down to Jinsoul with 3 HP. He's probably going to go for a save. He does not. He's going to try and challenge Goof. Goof with 150 HP takes him out. That's the 10th round for ZeGG Esports. 5 rounds here for Revolutionary Gamers. The 5 rounds that they won at the start, and that's all they have been able to muster. And Roach with 18 kills. The last time we actually checked the scorecard, Roach was 9 kills, and Zipa was eons ahead of him. And now they are both on the same plan. Okay, the recon data up in garage, not spotting anything. Revolutionary Gamers trying to switch up the pace. Again, good decision. Try and take it place. Watch Roach. Don't take the fight, man. Yeah, they do not, as they are giving Roach the respect. Try to spam him down though, doesn't got him. But look at Roach. This guy's all. He has fallen onto garage. He's gonna try and walk and try to get those picks. That's how confident he is. Has the Empress up on him as well. With he decide to use it, but Reeve is gonna take out Jinsoul. Roach is gonna peek out of garage. Not getting a kill, but Croms in his teammates are gonna do exactly that. Maya is gonna get tagged on 27 HP. He's gonna try and fight out the raise. Doesn't net himself anything. Hot news might have a chance to go huge, but does not. Reeve is gonna take him down. It's down to a 1v4 by Maya. Maya takes it down to a 1v4 actually with a nice shot with the Sheriff. Croms holds him. That takes down Croms as well. That's quite a bit of damage, but Benji is gonna take him down. 11 rounds for ZeGG Esports again. Both this team seems to prefer Haven on defender side, to be honest.
Will the
Yes, we are gonna go.
pause help though? That's what I'm wondering. I feel like they are outmatched here in terms of gunplay and strategy both. It doesn't look that great for Revolutionary Gamers. Until we do wait for the match to resume, a massive shout out to Logitech for sponsoring the tournament, obviously coming in for the 3rd season with the Logitech Play to Win Series, and mind you, with multiple titles, not just Valorant, and a lot of prize money to be won across for all the esports athletes out there. And mind you, this is a quarterly tournament as well, so a lot of money on the line for these players if they can keep performing throughout the entire year. And they have prize money for Division A and B both, and this is the Division A Semi Final, so obviously moving forward, anyone who wins this will have the chance to be the number 1 or 2 team in the country, because they will be facing off against Gunslingers in the grand finals, and whoever loses will be facing off against Mistwalkers in the 3rd place match. And with that, I think we have the game resuming back up.
Terra, you've known ZeGG Esports for the longest time. What can Revolutionary Gamers do here? to change this up.
Pray, man, pray at this point. I mean, the thing about teams like ZeGG Esports is, right? I mean, Roche, they are just got wall banged by Zipper. But the thing about teams like ZeGG Esports is that they have been together for such a long time. So easy for
Oh,
them to play
Benji.
together. Oh, Benji.
Benji, what is going on? This man just went for 180 flick and just takes out the one for shooting from behind. That is a feels bad. Using the Cyber to maximum advantage, actually moved on to Chroms with that Cyber Cage as well. Jinsol,
And now they are both at
One
sea
enemy
now
remaining.
with the Sage, the only one.
hot news
He will
up in
be
long
yesterday's news very soon. My jokes are
and he
definitely
is again.
not hot against 4 players rushing and 3 players rushing.
Oh God. I can
And
already
match
see the memes
point.
coming up. And it's match point already.
I mean, it is hard, right? It is definitely hard. You need to put in the time and the effort required to take on a team like ZeGG Esports, who has 5 players who have been playing together for such a long time, especially Roach and Defiance. Both have been together for, I don't know, since 2015 or 2014. I have lost count. And these guys,
Empress on Roach, and they are gonna aggress onto the side.
oh my
Puts the
lord!
showstopper into the throat of Hero Raz as he takes him down. Reeve is gonna take 2 kills on him as well. Hot news, he's gonna get get rid of by 3 players, gets taken down. Oh no, it's up to Maya in a 1v4. Can he do it? Can he save Revolution Gamers? He cannot as he gets taken down. Oh my god. ZeGG Esports doing it in style, doing it in the perfect fashion as they aggress through the mid area and take out Maya, and that's Revolutionary Gamers thrown out of the loop, out of the semifinals as ZeGG Esports are gonna walk into finals with, I mean, almost no challenge at all. We saw Revolutionary Gamers coming up huge quite a bit in certain areas. I mean, Zippa is actually the top fragger of the game, but again,
Yeah.
ZeGG Esports were a little better than them on the day, and that's what it comes down to. I mean, little is a little bit of a low, low bar,
Understatement.
but
Understatement.
understatement to be honest. But it is what it is. As ZeGG Esports showing us why they are the number 1 in the country, and they're gonna be meeting Gunslingers. It's gonna be an epic match tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure. Gunslingers taking on ZeGG Esports in the grand finals, and of course, massive shout out to Revolutionary Gamers for putting up a fight against a team like ZeGG Esports. I think if they keep working as a team and to basically work through the years, right? It is not a short term thing where you play one tournament and if it doesn't work out, you don't disband and move forward. I keep telling this to a lot of teams who are getting into esports and who has been around also, because I myself, when I used to play competitive, it is very important to stay together as a team, and you can always work, even if you're not very high mechanically skilled, you can compensate for it with better teamwork. That, I think, is a massive factor when it comes to any sports, whether it's esports or traditional sports. Teamwork is a huge factor, and staying together for a number of years, working with each other to get better, it gives them that bond and teamwork that is required to win championship. And ZeGG Esports has proven it throughout the years. I mean, they stuck together for such a long time. They've gone international for CS:GO. They have proved themselves internationally. They have proved themselves obviously in Sri Lanka as well. I mean, these guys are absolutely amazing. And then you have teams like Gunslingers coming up new. They are also a fairly newly formed team, but they've been performing really well. So my advice to all these teams who are already good, who are already mechanical skills, stay together whether you win or lose a tournament. Stick together, work through it, and good things will come. You just need to put in the time and the effort and persevere when it comes to during losses most of the time, right? Uh, I think Revolutionary Gamers, they're a really good team. I feel like they have the skill to make it all the way, and I feel like come next quarterly tournament, they'll put up definitely a better performance. But I mean, it's not all over for them. They'll be facing off against Mistwalker. That's going to be another interesting match, because I feel like both these teams, they're pretty evenly matched. I feel like Mistwalkers might have a little bit of advantage again. They consist of a couple of players who have been playing together for a really long time. But I feel like Revolutionary Gamers might have them outmatched in terms of mechanical skill. We'll have to wait and see though how that turns out. But definitely tune in tomorrow for the grand finals. It's going to be Gunslingers taking on ZeGG Esports. Definitely the best match to watch in Valorant in Sri Lanka. I mean, we were expecting that this was the prediction coming into the tournament from Division A, and that's exactly what everyone is going to be getting. It's going to be Gunslingers taking on ZeGG Esports tomorrow. But until then, it is going to be myself, Terra, and Might both signing off. Catch you guys again tomorrow. Do stay safe and have a lovely day tomorrow. Catch you guys again tomorrow. See you guys.